Hello guys, welcome to this rundown of patch 12.6b. This is a B patch, meaning it's a small patch in between larger updates for the game. In this video, I will do a rundown of the changes, as well as try to give you guys a take on what the meta is going to be like and what comps I think are going to be strong. Patch 12.6 introduced a lot of problems in the meta, with some comps just being way overtuned and way too easy to top 4 with. Hopefully this patch is going to fix some of those issues, while also reintroducing some of the lesser played comps into the meta again, so we can see a lot more variety in what champs and comps you can play. Alright, let's get into the changes. The first units to get hit on this patch are Twitch and Talon. Twitch is getting a mana nerf, getting his mana bumped up by 10. This doesn't sound like a lot, but that's actually a whole auto in between his casts. A lot of Twitch's damage comes from his ability, so making him castless just makes his damage a lot less threatening. Talon is getting a nerf at 2 and 3 star, while VIP Talon's bleed duration is going down by 25%. Bear in mind that Talon 1 remains untouched. This is actually pretty substantial. In high rank, players call this unit metabolic on stage 2, because you can play a Talon 1 and he will almost always kill a unit, saving a lot of HP in the early game. So while Talon 1 remains untouched, Twitch reroll and Talon reroll are taking a big hit here. Meanwhile, the smoke bomb augment is getting a small nerf too, also indirectly nerfing both of these comps. Warwick reroll also takes a hit, getting his attack speed nerfed slightly. This doesn't sound like a lot, but there's more. Kimtik and Challenger are getting nerfed too. This is supposed to target Warwick reroll, and the damage reduction is actually kinda huge. A big part of Warwick's strength is his survivability, so toning this down is gonna make the comp a lot less viable. At the same time, all of Warwick's damage comes from autos, so bumping down both his attack speed and the bonus he gets from Challenger is also a big nerf of his damage. Lucian is also getting a hit, which seems fair to me. Lucian has been overperforming very hard with Twin Shot. Lucian 2 with Twin Shot augment was usually a guaranteed ticket into a rich late game where you could just hit Jinx and get a free top 2. Arcanist Lucian has been a staple in a lot of lobbies lately, so Arcanist also takes a hit. The shared AP for the team goes down at 8, while at 4 and 6 the AP for Arcanist gets toned down. I think it's fair. The way that 4 and 6 Arcanist stabilize your early game was a bit too strong, and meanwhile Ahri should still be playable since the unit remains untouched and a lot of other comps are getting nerfed. Victor remains strong, and Victor 2 will still wipe entire boards. Alright, now we're getting into the juicy part. The main character of this new patch, Jhin. Jhin's buff is insane, and I cannot see a world where this guy is not gonna be insanely strong in the meta. He's getting a mana buff, taking his mana down from 70 to 50. That's 2 autos? Absolutely insane. My prediction? The Jhin comp will now be the most solid top 4 in the AD meta. You could just flex Jhin, and then if you don't hit him, you pivot into a Draven board, which also utilizes the bodyguard frontline. Speaking of Draven, this last patch has not been kind to our boy Draven. The unit has felt somewhat unplayable, which is why his AD is getting a small buff up. Is this gonna be enough though? Cause Challenger is also getting nerfed. With a lot of other meta comps getting nerfed, Draven might be playable again, but we'll have to see about that one. Last but not least, this had to happen guys, Sivir is getting a nerf. I mean this had to happen, Sivir 1 being a guaranteed top 5 is just not healthy for the game. The bonus attack speed that she gets when Ricochet is active is going down. Hextech on-hit damage is going down at 6 and 8, while the shield is going down at 2, 4 and 6. I still think that Sivir will be playable, but we just won't see 3 people going for Sivir and all getting top 4. Okay, so lastly I want to summarize what this patch brings to the table. Overall, I think it's a healthy patch, addressing some of the big meta issues that the last patch created. A lot more comps should be playable now, while we won't see as much of Warwick and Sivir in the top 4. Reroll Warwick, Twitch and Talon are all getting nerfed. Jhin will most likely be back in the meta, while I'm still not convinced that Draven has earned his spot in the meta yet. Alright, that concludes the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did find this helpful, please remember to like and subscribe to this channel. It's free and it helps me out a lot. Okay, see you guys in the next one.